The following segment of Studio 4 is sponsored by Mickey's Place.
Welcome back, everyone. Joining us today for this special edition of Studio 4 is our good friend, Mickey Foster. He is the owner and executive chef down at Mickey's Place down in Canyon, one of my favorite spots to go. So, Mickey is here to tell us a little bit about what's going on the next couple weeks at his restaurant, and he's also going to show us something you can get over the weekend. Am I right?
That's right.
Okay, what you making today, first of all?
Well, actually, this isn't something that I do in the restaurant first.
Okay, my
This
bad.
is something that I just put together so that it's easy for you at home to be able to make simple, quick recipe for Super Bowl and have a good Super Bowl party at home. But if you did need something from my restaurant, you just give me a call.
Absolutely.
I got stuff there too. We can set you up and have you set for. But this is really simple.
Okay.
And it's really easy to make and something that I think basic ingredients that you can get at any of your local grocery stores. It's very inexpensive. And it's super easy to make so that you can focus on the game and focus on your friends or focus on a couple of cheers in or whatever's going on that day.
So what do we got?
Okay, so what we're going to make today is we're going to make jalapeno chorizo popper crescent rolls.
That's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful.
And it's good. It looks like a mouthful. I can't wait.
So there's a lot to it, and as far as the name goes, but as far as the ingredients go, it's very, very simple. Cream cheese, crescent rolls. I picked up the Grands, which is a really good, big, thick roll that comes out of it. Chorizo, I prefer the pork, but you can get beef chorizo. This particular chorizo is an uncooked product that I just sauteed up for a little bit. Jalapenos, sharp cheddar cheese, a little spray for the pan, and you're off and running.
All right, well, let's get into it. And while we get into it, you can tell us a little bit about what you do have going on for the Super Bowl if people want to get out of the house, venture down to Canyon, and come see you.
Yeah, so this Super Bowl Sunday, we'll have some specials going on.
Okay.
We'll have some carry-out and some take-out options for you. Packages of jalapeno cheddar bites, which is something that I do in the restaurant with spicy ranch, which will be easy to just hold hot, pull out of the oven and serve up. So I'll be doing a special on those, and you can check that out on Facebook. We'll post all of that this week on Facebook about those things.
Okay.
And then just as soon as we get through that, we'll start promoting a little bit about Valentine's Day and so forth. But
Okay, perfect. So what's the first step here?
well, first step is we'll just take some softened cream cheese, which softened, all you have to do is not heating it up at all, just leaving it out, and then you just plop that down into your bowl, your mixing bowl there.
And one thing I love about your place down there is the TV. So we're talking about the Super Bowl, right? You've got at least two, what are those, 100-inch?
Oh yeah,
TVs?
I have a big screen projector TV.
Yeah.
And I've got 9 other TVs around the bar that are all 55, 75-inch TVs.
Okay.
So it'll be on everywhere. You'll see it everywhere.
Not a bad seat in the house down there.
No, not at all. So a quarter cup of sharp cheddar.
Okay.
And then, like I said, I took my chorizo and I just sauteed it up in a pan. And that's a third cup of that goes in there. And then you just mix that all up with that soft cheese. It mixes pretty easy.
Yeah.
And then once you get that mixed up, it'll look something kind of like that.
Look at that.
Instant. That's TV,
Oh, the
TV
magic of
for you,
television.
right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, good. So you'll have some specials for carry out. You'll have TVs on, drink specials.
Drink specials. It'll be a good time.
Perfect. So for those things, do they need to call ahead on any of those things that you have?
No, I mean, Super Bowl Sundays are usually pretty normal business. As far as the last 5 years in the restaurant's gone, it's been pretty normal business.
Yeah.
I mean, we do our normal brunch that day, and then afterwards, people come in for lunch, dinner, and you get a select few that come in, and we will still have the main dining room for people that don't want to have anything to do with the Super Bowl. We have a whole other side of the restaurant that only has one TV going, and so it's going to be a little bit less Super Bowl-ish-y.
Gotcha.
But we'll just do normal business on that day, and plan for some cater outs and some people that are coming to pick up some pizzas or some jalapeno cheddar bites and so forth.
Perfect.
The preceding segment of Studio 4 is sponsored by Mickey's Place. The following segment of Studio 4 is sponsored by Mickey's Place.
All right, so we are back. We popped those in the oven, but through the magic of television and our friend Mickey Foster from Mickey's Place, we've got these done right here, right there. And so they're in the oven, 350, just like what the package says?
Yeah, I think the package is 375, but I cook them on 350 just to let that cheese get nice and soft and not overcook that. But I'm just looking for the nice golden brown on there. So I had them in 350 at about 20 minutes or so.
Okay, perfect. Well, of course we know this weekend is Super Bowl, but the weekend after that is Valentine's Day. So tell us what you've got going on down at Valentine's Day.
Well, first and foremost, reservations are important on Valentine's Day. I have to say that because the restaurant will be busy. Most all restaurants are on Valentine's Day. It's a very important day of the week or the year for couples and so forth. So make your reservations and make them early because it fills up quick. But we will be doing a few specials on Valentine's Day. We'll be doing some drink specials, but I'm going to do a surf and turf this year.
Oh, nice.
Bring in some Caribbean rock lobster tails and match it with a sirloin and some rosemary, garlic butter, and a couple of sides, and then a little chocolate mousse for dessert. It'll be a little package deal for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
But really, reservations is where it's at on Valentine's Day.
What's your phone number so they can call and get a reservation?
It's 806-452-7320. Or you can go to the website, mickey'splacetx.com. So MICKEYSPLACE like Texas.com. And you can make reservations there.
Okay.
Or even Google. You can just go to Google and Google my restaurant, and you can make reservations right through that as well.
Okay, man, you made it easy.
The preceding segment of Studio 4 is sponsored by Mickey's Place. Content segments during Studio 4 were sponsored by Lone Star Liquor, Integrity K9, and Mickey's Place.